As you may have seen, some of the gentlemen around here have been building their own battle belts, and today Safe Life Defense has given me the opportunity to review one of their duty belts and build it to my liking. I'm Wes, and welcome back to GWB Tactical. Today, we're doing a review of the Safe Life Defense Classic Duty Belt. And I'm going to tell you off rip that I had the hardest time doing this because I had never built one before. So as you can tell, I went very minimalistic with a lot of the stuff that is on here right now. Obviously, I have my pistol, I have my mags, I have an extra AR mag on here. But to me, with going through this, I had to learn that I didn't need to load it down with everything possible. No matter how strong this belt was, on me, I did not need to put every accessory possible. Even if this belt, being the greatest belt out there, you don't need to put everything on your belt and weigh yourself down in the field. But with that being said, we're gonna roll into some of the features of this belt as it is. So the outer layering right here is a 2-inch thick, and I'm talking thick with 3 C's, nylon webbing that is holding up better than I would have expected. I have quite a bit of weight on here and it still holds up, it still sticks to my waist, and it's nice form fitting. And the internal compartments is pretty much some of the same, but you have a Velcro system that actually holds it onto your waist and keeps everything nice and tight together. Even if you got some of these accessories that do move around a little bit here or there, you have everything cinched down with some of the strongest Velcro that I have probably put on my body at this point. Even my plate carrier does not have the kind of Velcro that is on here. But that is just some of the positives. I will say that this was interesting to deal with because being a 2-inch belt, not all of my pants hold a 2-inch belt. So making sure that I got the right pair of pants to fit this was an interesting concept to go with, and to find things that actually would fit on the belt itself. There are lots of different ways to attach your gear to your belt, and the main difference between this duty belt and your typical battle belt is the fact that your battle belt actually has MOLLE on it, and as you can see, this one does not. So I went with a bunch of different options to see what was going to work best. So I've got some paddles, I've got clips, I got some generic loops, I've even got more Velcro on the back here just to kind of nail down and see what works for me, because that at the end of the day is the goal of even this belt. No matter how well this belt works, it is about how well I use it. So with this belt, you can pretty much put whatever accessories that you want. I went minimalistic. You could put as much as you want effortlessly on this belt and customize it as much as you want. The great part about Safe Life Defense, on the other hand, is the fact that if you do put too much on here, or you have an accident in the woods with it, or you start to rip it or tear it, they have a lifetime warranty that is going to be upheld by sending it back, and they'll send you a new one. So not only are you getting a belt that is versatile and able to withstand a lot, it's going to be a confidence booster to know that even if you have something go wrong, you get it snagged, you know, your knife cuts it or anything like that, you're going to be able to get a new one knowing that they're going to take care of you in the long run. So one of the things that I've noticed as I was doing some research through other belt companies and, you know, a lot of other different belts that people were having on, is that they were experiencing some back and some hip pain and, you know, a lot of discomfort while wearing their belts. And one of the things I can say, that being in the woods and training with this belt and actually utilizing it, I have not had that experience that I have read so many other times along the way. And that is one of the things that even on their website that they advocate for, is the fact that it is going to alleviate a lot of that hip and back pain that you experience with other belts. And that is something that I think, from a comfort level, considering that if you are going to be going on a trek, or you're going to be spending all day at the range, that is a wonderful guarantee that you are not going to be sore at the end of the day. You're not going to be hurting and dreading going to the range. You're actually going to enjoy your days out and actually have all the gear that you need at all times. And even if you do load it down, it's not going to cause you as much back pain. You may get a little bit, because if you're going to load it down, that's on you, but you're not going to have as much back pain as you would if you're using one of the other belts that is not going to hold up and is going to sag on you while you're using it in the field. So I know what you're thinking. Why would you want the inconvenience of having to put on one piece of belt, then put the other piece of belt on? I get it. But through all my repetition of putting it on and taking it off and actually securing it to my body, I have built a routine of how to put it on. And yes, it was a little bit inconvenient at first, but once I built that routine up, I came to understand that once I had everything secured down, it wasn't going anywhere. I was able to go to the range and able to actually wear it around and not have it sag on me and not feel any sort of discomfort from it. And that to me is the benefit to having this two-piece system, is the fact that you're going to be able to cinch it down as much as you need. You're not gonna have to sit there and fight with one piece trying to get it around you. No, you're going to have this one cinched down as much as possible. You're gonna have this one cinched down as much as possible. Everything is going to be nice and close to your body so that whenever you are in the field, nothing, hopefully, is getting snagged anywhere, and you have everything readily accessible to you, close to your body, able to use it. And that is why I think at the end of the day that this is probably one of the best belts I've seen thus far. So if you're looking for your first duty belt, or to get rid of that old raggedy belt that you already have, go ahead and check out the description below for Safe Life Defense, and go ahead and check out all the inventory they got. They got all kinds of stuff. Even if you want one with Molly that's a battle belt, you can go ahead and check out those too. They got all kinds of different stuff for you to check out. And while you're in the description, you can check out all the affiliates that we associate with. We love all the support, and always remember, guys, who's got your six?